Hey there, so welcome to my work van. This is not my workshop. So this is a tool review on the 36-inch metal bending brake from Harbor Freight. Now, many of you probably are looking at this saying this is very different, this has nothing to do with woodworking, and you are very right. This has nothing to do with woodworking, but this does everything to do with what I do on a day-to-day basis in my job. I do a lot of sheet metal work. I do a lot of work bending, making plenums for ductworks, making furnace plenums, return plenums, all sorts of things. And for years and years, I've always used basically the corner of a room or something that had a nice edge to bend metal around. And, you know, half the time it turned out really good. And a lot of times, though, it didn't turn out good. And I always said to myself, boy, it'd be so nice to have a metal brake in our truck, which is right where you are right now. This is our box truck for the company I work for. So let's go ahead and get started on this review. So first of all, as you already know, there are 4 things. I'm adding a 5th one now this year to my reviews. There's 5 things. I first want to talk about the durability of the tool. Then I want to talk about the price point, the quality, and also want to compare it to other products. And the 5th point, which isn't a new point, I'm just making it an official point, is whether I'm going to tell you to get it or don't get it. So first thing, your durability. So as we're looking at this, it is made with 1/2-inch steel. The bending brake is actually about 5/8 of an inch, and it can bend all the way up to 120 degrees when you have this down. So once you have this clamped down, you can go 120 degrees, bend straight up. Some of the competitors out there can go slightly higher than that, and their design is a little bit different to accomplish that. But all in all, this is built very well. It does come with a stand, and it's very stable. Even though we're here in this truck, I've never had this fall over. It's not even secured to the base. As you know, if I pull on it, you know, it'll move. But all in all, very stable. It wobbles a little bit side to side, nothing to write home about. So this is really good on the durability. As you can tell, possibly in the camera, there are a lot of nicks and dents in this because a lot of times we shove things up against this, and this stays pretty flat. It doesn't ever rock around a whole lot. The joints stay pretty loose, but it has taken a little bit of a beating. One of the features that I will say that they boast about on the website is it will not rust. Obviously, if you paint if you chip the paint off, you're going to end up with rust. And that is exactly what we're having. Since this is out in our elements, it's starting to get a little rusty. But you know what? I could care less just because it does what we need it to do. Lots of times I only keep this side open and leave this side closed because we're bringing in a small piece of metal to bend it. For most of all, the durability, I just would give this top-notch rating system. So let's talk about the price point. This at Harbor Freight, without any extra coupons or anything, goes for $229. That's no discount at all. That's just the price that they sell it for. And let me tell you, for the price of some of the other ones in the trades, because since I am in a lot of our suppliers sell these, I can see what the prices they sell them for, and there's just no comparison at all. You can never buy something this size and this durable for the price that you pay for this one. So the price point's great. The quality, as I mentioned before, is really, really good. There's a little bit of play in it, as you can see, and that is mainly back here on the your pin that keeps you in line. It's got a lot of play. I haven't noticed it really plays a big factor. The only thing that I would notice is that if you set your piece of metal in there to where you want it to go to have your bend, and then you go to lower this, it does tend to move a little. It doesn't come down right where you want it, so you have to kind of play with it a little bit, get some practice. But the quality of it's very well. It bends very nice. It gives you the full 36 inches. You know, they say it's 36 inches. It could have been all the way edge to edge, but the actual bending span that you have is actually 36 inches, and that is awesome. So let's compare this now. Did some research and I found you've got Northern Tool. It's a company. They sell a lot of different things, and they also do sell a brake that looks almost the same as this, and quite frankly, it's only about $10 more. So You know, it's up to you if you want to get something that's got maybe a better name to it. The name on this one is Central Machinery. They are very popular, even though it's Harbor Freight. I have heard of it before outside of Harbor Freight. So they're not a bad brand to get. But Northern Tool is maybe better to some. So for $10 more, you'd probably want to go that route. But like I've said, the quality of this, there's nothing lacking in it to me that I think the quality is not worth it. But then if you go up to a Bailey, which is a really better brand, you get to 36 inches. You do get a 135 degree bend, which this is, like I said, it's only 120. And the metal is a little bit better and a little bit thicker. The paint job's a little bit better, but they retail for about $800. So, you know, if you're looking for a price or a good price range, something maybe you're not going to use all the time, this is a good substitute. If you're going to get something that you're going to use every day and it's going to get a lot of wear and tear, you might want to just research into getting something with a better value, like a Bailey. Even there's a Woodward Fab. They make something that's $3.95. It's pretty similar to it, and you can get away with that as well. So I'm going to give you, should you get it or should you not? I would say absolutely get it. I give it a 10 out of 10, which is my highest rating. And the reason I give it that such high rating is I am just tremendously pleased with it. I've had no problems with this at all. There's no reason that I would tell someone not to get it. It works very good. So I know this was a little bit of a different tool review. I'm not in my workshop doing a tool review on a hand tool for wood, but I hope you found this interesting. If you do a lot of metal work, just one other note, you can bend up to, they say, I think 24 gauge metal, and I've bent 24 gauge, not too bad. The reason why you don't want to bend something too hard is because your handle to bend it is at the bottom. A lot of your more professional brakes have a counterweight that sets up high, and you push that, and that gives you your counterweight to actually bend that really thick metal. So this does have somewhat of a limitation, but still, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's really good. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it very interesting, and if you're looking for a metal brake, I hope this maybe helped you figure out which route you want to go. So before I head off, I want to say once again, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I've got future videos coming, more woodworking videos, also some more tool reviews, looking into doing tool reviews on things that aren't Harbor Freight, because that's so far the only type of tool review I've done. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.